All right, going to play a game of Diamond Mine Baseball. Got San Diego versus the Dodgers. Bobby Tolan leading it off. Don Sutton on the mound. And I'm playing the beginning of the '74 season. I've only played a couple of games. And here we go. Normal defense, normal pitching. Diamond Mine is text-based, so it's pretty heavy text. I will tell you what's going on. Bobby Tolan at the plate. And he hits a hard grounder inside first. Buckner couldn't get it, so Tolan is on second. Nobody out for Glenn Beckert. Still playing normal D, and here we go. Pitch. Beckert's looking to bunt. Bunted towards first. Buckner picks it up. He's only going to be able to make the play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice. And Tolan's going to go to third with one out. And Johnny grubbed the batter, runner on third. We're going to challenge him, but we are going to bring the infield in and try and cut this run off. It's only the first inning, but there's a runner on third and one out. Let's see if we can cut off the run on the grounder. Chop it to first. Tolan holds at third, so it looks like it's going to work. Buckner makes the easy play. Infield in, saves a run right there. And it's going to be a runner on third, two out for Willie McCovey. Going to pitch to him. It's a little early to be thinking about walking anybody, so let's just see if Sutton can get McCovey. Tolan moves off third. 1-1 on McCovey. Sutton pitches, and a line drive to left, and McCovey knocks in the run. So McCovey gets the base hit off Sutton. Sutton couldn't get him. So it's 1-0 for Nate Colbert. Runner on first, two out. And let's see what happens with Colbert. It's a 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike three, so Sutton gets Colbert. And it's 1-0 San Diego, bottom one. We got Lopes, Buckner, and Wynn. And see what happens here. I do not remember Bill Grief very well, I gotta be honest with you. Bill Grief, 0-1. Grief delivers, line drive left center, and Colbert cuts it off. So Lopes takes a wide turn but holds it first. Runner on first, nobody out. Billy Buckner up. Lopes obviously a big threat to steal. Buckner, the left-hand hitter. I'm going to let Buckner swing. Grief goes to first. Lopes dives head first, and he is safe, so he gets back to first. Now Buckner swings. Semi-balk move to first. Lopes back safely, so he's really keeping an eye on Lopes. Let's see if Buckner can take advantage of his distraction. And he throws to first again. High throw. Can McCovey save it? He does. McCovey saves it. So Grief really worrying about Lopes. Now it's the 1-2 pitch. Pop fly off the bat. Foul ground close to the seats. And he makes the play for the first out. Brings up Jimmy Wynn. Runner on first. One out. Down 1-0. Right-hander pitching the Win. 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's a grounder to short. Looking for 2. Throws to second. And that's all they get. So Win is on at first with 2 out for Joe Ferguson. 2 out runner on first. San Diego up 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Ferguson, and he hits a bouncer to the infielders. Beckert to McCovey, second to first, and that retires the side. We go top 2. Fred Kendall will lead it off against Sutton. Normal defense. Here's the pitch. It's 0-1 pitch, chopped off the glove of Say, and rolling down the line. Kendall's going to have to hold it first, though. He doesn't have the speed to get the second. Runner on first, nobody out. Working towards the bottom of the order. And we're going to pitch. Buckner's holding Kendall on. Right up the middle, skipping off the pitcher's hand of Sutton and on into center field. Kendall is around second, but he holds, so it's going to be first and second, nobody out. Enzo Hernandez up, but with the pitcher up next, bunting would be a bad play. I'm just going to play normal defense. And here's the pitch, and he is bunting. I don't like this play with the pitcher up next, but he's going to be successful. He looks like they'll get the out. Second and third, one out, but with the pitcher up, I'm going to bring the infield in. I don't like to do it normally with second and third, but with the pitcher up, now they could bunt, but infield in is going to make that harder. 1-2 pitch to the pitcher. Oh man, he hit the pitcher. Wow. That you can't do. Sutton hits the pitcher, loading the bases. Now with the bases loaded, one out, lineup turning over. I'm going to play for two. Going to play for two now. Tolan can run though, so it won't be easy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kick and delivery. Strike 3 swings. That's a big strikeout for Sutton. Sutton gets Tolan. 2 out. And he's going to have to try and get Becker to get out of the inning. Second baseman for San Diego. Normal defense. See if Sutton can get him. 2 balls, 1 strike, so he falls behind on the count. He kicks and fires. Bounce to Buckner wide of first. Sutton has to get over there, but Buckner takes it himself. So we get out of the inning. 1-0 bottom 2. We got Crawford leading off. Willie Crawford, 1-1 pitch. Blasted deep right, but just a long strike as it lands 8 to 10 feet foul. So we're going to do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grief gets the sign. 2-2 pitch is coming. Swinging bunt, right side. Grief comes over, barehands it. Quick throw. Very close, and he's out at first. So Crawford can't beat it, and there's 1 out for the Penguin, Ron Say. Full count on the Penguin. Here comes the pitch inside, so Say's going to get a walk. Runner on first, 1 out. And it's going to bring up Von Joshua. Left-handed hitter. Grief with the pitch. Up in the air, right along the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble, it's trouble. Say goes over to third. Colbert is there quickly, though, and Joshua holds first. So that drops in, a high blooper that drops in. First and third, 1 out, and Bill Russell is up. Just going to swing. 2-0 count. Russell gets ahead. Here it comes. Grounded weakly towards third. We are going to try and score the run. Say is going home. Up with it is Hilton. Goes to the plate. And they got him easily. So Kendall makes the tag. And it's going to be first and second. 2 out for Sutton, who's just going to have to hit. There's 2 outs. Looped in the right. Tolan is coming in fast, but it's a base hit. Got a couple of runners running, and we are going to try and advance both. Maybe get a throw. Maybe we could steal a run here. Joshua's going for home. Russell the third. Throw goes home. We're just going to keep Sutton at first. Sutton holds it first. There will be a play at the plate. Throw gets loose. Kendall couldn't handle it. Tricky hop. Recovered near the stands. Russell takes third. Russell scores on the bad throw. Sutton is able to get into second on the bad throw, so that's going to be an error on Tolan, and the Dodgers take a 2-1 lead. So a bit of a break there on a bloop single and some good base running. Bad throw. We got a runner on second. Still 2 out for Lopes. Dodgers take a 2-1 lead. Sutton helps himself. And now Lopes, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Lopes chases something in the dirt. Kendall digs it out. And that's going to be the out. So 2-3 put out, and we go top 3. We got Johnny Grubb leading it off. 1-1 delivery. Hitting the air to right center. Crawford's going over, and looks like he's going to get there. 1 out. Brings up McCovey, who drove in the first run for the Padres in the first. Got a 2-1 pitch. Hit to Russell. Off his glove. Hits his glove, chest, and his chin. Hit him all over, it says. And he still gets off a throw, but it's too late. McCovey's safe on the error. So Russell makes a 1-out error. And with the runner on first, it's going to be Nate Colbert. Steps in, 1 out, 1 on. Struck out first time up. Here comes Sutton's pitch. It's a payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hard grounder to second. Can they turn 2? Lopes gets the force, and the throw gets away. Wow, so he hits a hard ground ball to second, but they are not able to get anybody. So first and second went out. They did not get even the force out. And that's going to bring up Kendall. So we're seeing some sloppy fielding here in this game. Kendall had an infield hit last time. Got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Fly ball down the line. Looks like Joshua's going to make the play. And the runners will hold. So 2 out first and second. And it's up to Dave Hilton. He singled his first time up. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. Popped up to shallow left. Joshua's coming in hard. Still coming. And he makes the catch. So Joshua with 2 nice plays. And Sutton gets out at a third. We're going to go bottom 3. Dodgers up 2-1. Billy Buckner leads it off. Popped it up in the first inning. It's 2-1 here in the third. And he hits it hard to short. Bad hop. But he's able to make the play. So 1 out. And that brings up Jimmy Wynn. 1-1 pitch to Jim Wynn. Hard hit to second. That's Beckert. And it looks like he's going to make an easy play. 2 out. It's up to Joe Ferguson with 2 out, nobody on. It's going to be righty Ferguson. He bounced out his first time up. Sharply hit grounder over to third. Taken behind the bag by Hilton. Long throw. Scoop by McCovey. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. We go top 4. 2-1 Dodgers. And Enzo Hernandez will lead it off. Sutton has the sign. 2-0 pitch. Line hard to second. Lopes jumps, but he can't reach it. It's going to be a base hit. Crawford is able to cut it off, though, hold him to a single. Now we got the pitcher who's probably bunting. We're going to challenge him, and we're going to bring in the corners. Hit by a pitch in that first First thing, he loaded the bases when he got hit by a pitch the first time up. Hernandez is running, pitches a ball, and it's a stolen base. Leaping grab by Lopes, keeping it from getting away. So that prevents him from getting a third, but he steals second. There's nobody out. He still might be bunting. Still going to bring the corners in. And he is squaring the bunt. He bunts down third. Say grabs it. He throws to third. And Russell puts the tag on Hernandez. Nice play. They're able to get the lead runner. So corners in helps there. Runner on first, now one out. Top of the order, Bobby Tolan with the pitcher on first. Lefty Tolan struck out with the bases loaded. That was in the second inning when Grief got hit by the pitch. It's a 1-0 count. High fly ball to left. Joshua's been busy. Shy of the warning track. He's going to make the catch. That's the second out of the inning. It's going to be up to Beckert with a runner on first and two out. Dodgers leading 2-1 here, top four. Sutton works from the stretch. 1-2 on Beckert. Sutton comes to the plate, and Beckert rips a curveball. Center field and deep. Back goes Wynn to center field. Still going back. And he makes the catch. So Beckert gives it a ride. Puts a little fear in Sutton. But the catch is made, and we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Dodgers. Willie Crawford will lead it off. And let's see what happens here. Crawford bounced out in the second. Here's the windup in the pitch. Swung and missed. He chased it, and Crawford goes down on strikes. One out. Brings up Ron Say. Say made that nice play on the bunt last inning. He walked his first time up. 2-0 pitch, cracked back to Grief, who knocks it down, and that is going to be an out. 1-3 put out, so there's 2 out, nobody on for Von Joshua. Joshua's been busy in the field today. Singled and scored in the second. It's a 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. McCovey puts it away. So that's going to be a 1-2-3. And we're going to go to the fifth 2-1 Dodgers. Got Johnny Grubb leading it off. Sutton is on the mound. Grubb steps in. He flied out last time up. It's a 1-0 pitch. Hammer to left. Joshua outstretched. Makes the catch. So another good fielding play in the outfield. And they're keeping Sutton in this game with their fielding now. And that's going to bring up McCovey. Reached on an error in the third. It's a 1-1 pitch. McCovey reaches for it. It's a broken bat flare. Wynn can't get it. Good pitch, bad result. So a lucky single for McCovey. Runner on first, 1 out for Nate Colbert. Nothing else to do here but pitch. Buckner is holding McCovey. 1-2 count for Sutton. Hit well to center. Wynn is going back. Now he's in trouble. The ball landing past him. Short hopping the wall. McCovey rounds third. And Colbert gets a double. May have lost the ball in the sun. McCovey holds at third, though. He rounded third, but held. So it's second and third, 1 out, 1-run lead. Kendall up. I'm going to leave the infield back. I don't want 2 runs to score here. I could play corners in. All right, you know what? We're going to come in at the corners. Going to come in at the corners with a chance to cut the run off. Flied out to left last time. Here's the pitch. It's a bouncer to short. So McCovey is coming home. I'm going to let him score. Want the out. So Russell's going to go to first. McCovey scores. Going to be runner on second or third. Let's see what the runner does. Colbert holds at second. So runner on second. 2 out. The game is tied at 2. And Hilton will be up. I'm going to pitch to him. Sutton toes the rubber. 3-2 pitch. Full count. And it's a ball. So that's going to be first. That's not too bad, but first and second, 2 out, and we're going to have to go after Hernandez. Sutton throwing a lot of pitches here. 2-2 pitch. Fairly deep. Actually, not that deep at all, and Wynn is going to make the play. So they tie it here in the top of the 5th. 2-2, bottom 5. Good game. We got Russell leading it off. Sutton on deck. 3-2 pitch. Little high. Russell lays off. And that's going to be a walk for Russell. Sutton will stay in and he will attempt a bunt. Let's see if Sutton can get the sack down. Singled in a run last time up. He's looking to bunt, but he pulls the bat back and takes it high and away. So it's 1-0, keeping the bunt on. Russell on first, taking his lead. Second pitch to Sutton, still trying to bunt. He bunts and misses it. That's strike 1. So it's 1-1 with still keeping the bunt on. Steps off, throws to first. Russell's back. Keeping an eye on Russell. Sutton still getting the bunt sign. Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. And sack is on. And he misses again. 1-2. Ah, boy. Alright, well, I am going to ask him to bunt again. Let's try and get the bunt down. Sacrificing again. He does bunt it this time, but it goes foul, so that's going to be strike 3. And that's it for Sutton. So we got a runner on first, 2 out for Lopes. And we're just going to swing. Oh-2 pitch, long fly to right center, and it looks like it's going to be an easy play. So we're going to go bottom, we're going to go top 6. Oh no, wait, what happened? Was that just the second out? Oh, was that the second out? Man, that's right, Russell led off. My bad, sorry. So Russell's on first with 2 out for Buckner, and we're going to swing away. Thought that was the third out. Grounded to short last time. Here's the delivery. Rattled towards the hole. And past McCovey. So that's going to be a base hit. Russell will get to third with 2 out. He was running first and third. And Wynn with a big chance now. See if the Dodgers can regain the lead. 3-1 pitch. He's ahead in the count. He lays off. We're going to have the bases loaded for Ferguson. Bases loaded for Ferguson. 2 out. And big point in this ball game. It's an 0-1 count on Ferguson. Bounce to Hernandez at short. Goes the short way, and we leave the bases loaded. So it's 2-2. We're going to go top 6. Pitcher leading off, and it looks like he's going to hit. He's only given up 4 hits in the game, so why not? Poked out to center, and that's going to be the first out. Wynn was in perfect position. Now we go top of the order to Tolan, who's 1 for 3. One and one pitch, and chopped a mile in the air. Sutton behind the mound Running backflip, scoop by Buckner, too late. So everything was happening there, and they could not get the fast Tolan. So an infield hit, runner on first, one out for Beckert. Buckner holding Tolan. 2-2 pitch on Beckert. Sutton works. Beckert swings, pops it up to shallow left center. Crossing in after it is Joshua. And he puts it away for the second out. So we got a runner on first, two out for Johnny Grubb. Top six 2-2 tie. Here's the pitch to Grubb. Up, Tolan's going to try and steal, but he didn't get a good jump. Low and off the plate on the fastball. Ball one. Tolan was thinking about stealing there. Grubb gets ahead in the count. Pitch on the way. Tolan is off this time. Way wide. Great stop made by Ferguson, so Tolan's going to get the bag easily. Runner on second. Two out. Grubb at the plate. He's got a 2-2 count. And that's high in the air to deep right center. Wynn and Crawford angling back and taking it in just as he reaches the track is Wynn. So center fielder takes charge, and that'll end the top of the sixth. We go bottom six, 2-2. And we got Crawford leading it off. Both starters still in. It's a 3-0 count. Crawford is taking all the way, and it is ball four, it looks like. Fourth walk of the game for Grief, and a runner on first, nobody out. The Penguin Ron Say is going to swing. It's ball one on Say. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right side. Becker takes it over to second. Cross to first, and Say is out for the double play. So 2 out, nobody on. Von Joshua. Number 7 hitter. 1-2 count on Von Joshua. Here's the kick in the delivery. And popped up infield near the first baseline. Looks like McCovey's going to take charge, and looks like McCovey is going to take it. So we're going top 7. 2-2, good game. 106 pitches for Sutton. Let's take a look at the bullpen. One thing I wish in this game was that the pitching was, the print was a little bit bigger. It's a bit of a struggle for me. Got Jim Brewer from the left side. Got a pretty good bullpen. I know they got Marshall down there. Could bring in Brewer. What's the rest of their lineup? McCovey, Colbert, and Kendall. Got Downing as well. And we got Charlie Huff. Got a lot of bullpen help. Tommy John. I think I'm going to go to Brewer. See if I remember how to make pitching changes. I have not played a lot of this game. I'm going to go to Jim Brewer. And alright. He's going to face McCovey. New pitcher for the Dodgers. Jim Brewer. First appearance of the year, obviously. Game 1. McCovey leads off in the 7th. Pair of singles and 3 trips. 2-0 pitch. Ground ball. Say. And Penguin makes the play. 1 out, nobody on for Nate Colbert. See what happens here on a 1-2 pitch. Colbert checks his swing. Going to get a first base umpire ruling, and he says he went, so it's going to be a strikeout. 2 out. Jim Brewer gets the first 2. Kendall up. He is 1 for 3. 2 balls, no strikes. Sharply down third. It eats up Say. Staying with it. Throw. And they get Kendall. So Brewer gets a 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 7. And Russell will lead it off. And then we're probably going to have a pinch hitter. See if Russell can get on. 3 balls and a strike on Russell. And it looks like he's going to walk. So that's a walk to Russell. Let me see what my bench looks like. What is my bench? Oh, wow, Garvey's down there. Got Garvey, Lacey. Man, wow, they got a pretty good bench. Steve Yeager's down there. Who do we want to go? It's mostly a righty bench. That's the only thing. It's a right-handed bench. Wonder why Garvey didn't play. And actually, I wonder if he was hurt or something. Curious why Garvey wouldn't play, but it seems like a good time to get him in the game. I don't have knowledge that he wasn't available. It would seem like he was probably not available. Why wouldn't he start? I could also pinch hit Lacey. Got Rick Auerbach hit 342. That was only in 73 at-bats. 407 on base percentage. Again, I don't know who was available. Well, I'm going to go by numbers and give Auerbach. I don't have a lefty to hit here, so let's put Auerbach in as the pinch hitter. And we're going to let him swing. Quick throw to first. Russell steps back in safely. Throw from Grief was wide. Nice grab by McCovey to stop it, but he had no chance to make the play. So we're going to take another swing. Throw to first again, so he's really keeping an eye on Russell. Let's see if he gets him. He isn't back safely, so try this again. Here comes the pitch. Deep drive to center. Retreating his grub. Back to the wall. Leaps. And a fantastic catch. Robs Auerbach of the big pinch hit, extra base hit. Russell on first. Lopes up. Let's try a hit and run. Lopes and Russell, we got good speed. Pitch to Lopes. Runners on the run. And he fouls it off. Alright, we're just going to swing away here. Fouled it off. That would have been a good shot. Good chance to maybe get Russell a second. 2-2 pitch. And now he hits the hard grounder to the right side. And he goes through for a base hit. Well, we got a little lucky there. It's 1 out. Hard hit to they don't. The one thing about this game is I don't know. They don't really like other games. They give you percentages. I'm gonna just hold them at second. It was hit hard, and we got our heart of the order coming up. So let's give them a chance to get some big hits. Buckner up first and second. See if they continue to pitch, or if they go to the pen. Buckner up first and second. Good speed on the bases. We got a payoff pitch. Russell slides back safely. Interesting. So here comes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Beckert gloves it. Steps on second for the force on the first. Very close. Buckner beats it. Oof. That was close. So we're going to have runners on the corners with 2 out, and it's going to be up to Wynn. We need a big hit from Wynn. First and third, 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 pitch. Buckner's on the move, and ball 4. Again, the Dodgers are going to have the bases loaded. This is the second time they had the bases loaded. They did not score the first time. Was it Ferguson also last time? I can't remember for sure. Ferguson might have been up with the bases loaded last time as well. So we need a big hit here. This is the ball game. Let's see what happens. Number 4 hitter. Hit into a force play last time up. Count is 0-1. Hit by the mound. Charging is Hernandez. Throws on the run. And Ferguson is out. What a play by the shortstop, saving a run and maybe the game. So we're going to go to the 8th. They're working towards the bottom of the order. Go Huff or Downing here. I'm going to go with Charlie Huff, I think. Let's bring in Huff. He's going to be pitching. Charlie Huff comes in, top 8, and it's going to be Hilton. See what happens here. He walked his last time up. It's a 2-2 pitch, high pop, back toward the screen. See if Ferguson can get it. Nope. Doesn't have a play. So we're going to have to do it all over again. Huff facing his first batter. It's still 2-2. On a line in the alley. And Wynn is able to get it. Wow, that was dangerous. Ball hit in the alley, but Wynn runs it down. 1 out. Enzo Hernandez made that nice play in the last inning to save a run. 2-1 count. Broken back comebacker, and goes to Huff. He had to dodge the bat, and he can't make a play on the ball. Wow, so a broken bat, Huff having to avoid the bat, cannot field it. Runner on first, 1 out. You would think they'd be pinch hitting for grief, but I'll start with putting the corners in. Okay, here we go. So now we get Matty Alou. Matty Alou batting for the pitcher. Runner on first, 1 out. We're just going to pitch. Huff checks Hernandez. Here comes the pitch. Hernandez is running. Pitches a strike. Ferguson's throw. Ball gets away. Oh no. Kicked off the sliding runner and rolls in the short center. Hernandez takes third. So we've had a broken bat single. And now an unlucky throw to second that hits the runner. So now there's a runner on third. 1 out, top 8. I have to bring the infield in for this. It's an 0-1 pitch. Fisted in the right. Crawford's coming in. And he's on the move, and he makes the catch shoulder high. That should hold the runner because he was coming in on that play. So runner on third, 2 out. Bobby Tolan is up with Beckert on deck. Runner on third. Can I look at Beckert's numbers? I don't know how to do it. I'm sure you can, but I don't know how to. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. I can click on Beckert here. Real life 256. He's a righty spray. Tolan hit 2. I generally view Tolan as the more dangerous hitter. He is the lefty. Oh boy, I'm going to walk him. I'm going to walk him and face Beckert. First and third, 2 out. I'm going to try and get Beckert. I'm walking Tolan. First and third, 2 out. Let's see if Charlie Huff, the righty, can get Beckert. Let's see if Beckert's going to bat, for that matter. Looks like it. Let's see if they're going to pinch hit. Looks like he's batting. 2-strike pitch to Beckert. On the ground, rolling the first. Huff will make the play and get the out. So the strategy works. I walk the lefty Tolan to get to Beckert. We go bottom 8. And we got a new pitcher, and I do not know this guy either. Not even sure. Is that Trodson? I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. I started, I was, let's see, this is 74. I was 6 years old in 74. I started following baseball 2 or 3 years later. I don't remember this guy either. He's a lefty. Going to let Crawford hit. And I'm going to let Crawford hit right now. Crawford's going to hit. First appearance of the year. Doesn't look like he had very good numbers. Walked last time up, did Crawford. Here's the wind up and a chopper, and it's gonna be Becker juggling, firing. No! Too much juggling and firing, and his fiddling was fatal, as the game says, and it's going to be a tough error. So we're going to get the go-ahead run on here in the bottom of the eighth. Crawford is on. Say is up. I gotta let Say swing away. This is not a pitcher I'm afraid of. It's Ron Say. He's going to swing. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they changed pitchers again. Vicente Romo comes in. Fastball, curve, and change. This will be his first outing. So a quick change there to another pitcher. And Say is now up. It's a 1-0 pitch. Bounce to Hilton at third. He's up with it. Throws to second. And they turn the double play. Wow. That was a weird little two-pitcher. They kind of wasted a pitcher there. I don't know what that was about from the managing side of it. But Von Joshua will bat. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch. Grounder right to short. And that's going to be the end of the eighth inning. So the computer manager kind of wastes a pitcher, but he gets out of the eighth. We go to the top of ninth. I'm going to let Huff stay in. I could go to their closer since there's no longer a safe situation, but I'm going to let Huff pitch. See if he can get through this ninth inning. Grubb is up. Grubb is 0 for 4. 1 hopper. Right to Lopes, and there's 1 out. Bring up McCovey. Dangerous situation. McCovey obviously with a lot of power. Not easy to hit the knuckleballing Huff though. Bounced out his last time up. It's a 3-0 pitch to Willie, and it's high, so he's going to walk McCovey. Don't like to put the go-ahead run on, but you also don't want McCovey going deep. It's first, runner on first, 1 out for Colbert. Right-handed batter. He's 1 for 4. Strikeout victim last appearance. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Huff's pitch. Line to win. Hard hit. But he's able to make the play. Must have been right at him. 2 out now. Right-handed hitting Fred Kendall. 1 for 4. Let's see if Huff can get him and get out of the inning. Give the Dodgers a chance to walk it off. 1-1 count. Kendall hits 1 deep and far and gone to left center field. Fred Kendall with a 2-run home run off Charlie Huff, and the Padres take a 4-2 lead. Wow. The crowd is silent. Dave Hilton up. 2 runs on the 2-run Fred Kendall home run. 2-1 count. Huff is ready. Huff's pitch. Bouncer to Say, and he throws Hilton out a little too late. Huff gives up the big 2-run home run to Fred Kendall, and we go bottom 9. See if Romo's going to be the guy that stays in. Russell, we'll let Russell bat, and we'll pinch hit for the pitcher. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Russell. Hopper. 3 hops to Beckert on the first for the out. So there's 1 out, nobody on, and now I'm going to have to pinch hit. Well, I'm going to use Garvey. I don't know if he was available. I don't know why he wouldn't have started if he was available, but I'm going to use Garvey since he's my best hitter on the bench. And we're swinging. Count is 0-1. Next pitch to Garvey. Back past the pitcher and on by Beckert for a ground ball single. So Garvey's on with 1 out. Lopes up. Lopes swinging. They need more hits. They need to get base runners. 2 for 4 so far for Lopes. Romo works from the stretch. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped up the middle. Romo can't reach it. Hernandez will have to go to first and does. So we got a runner on second, but now there's 2 out. And Billy Buck. It's up to Billy Buck with a runner on second and 2 out. Buck has power. It's 7 in 74. Stands in. Chopped high behind the mound. Tough play, Hernandez. Impossible play for Hernandez. By the time that ball came down, he had nowhere to go. So it's going to be first and third. 2 out, and it's up to Jimmy Wynn. So Jimmy Wynn with a chance. He hit 32 home runs in 1974. He drove in over 100. Dodgers are going to need him to come up big here, down 2, bottom 9. Doesn't have a hit in the game. The runners are off with the pitch. It's a 3-2 pitch. Romo offers. Buckner takes off. Ground ball back up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. They're putting everything up the middle and getting lucky here, and they make it 4-3. Garvey scoring. Buck makes third easily, so Billy Buckner gets to third. So we're going to have first and third. Mike Corkins, did he just come in? They announced a bunch of changes. Is this Corkins' first batter? First and third, 2 out. It's now 4-3. Righty on the mound. Ferguson up. Ferguson will bat. He hit 16 homers, batted .250. So they're going to need Ferguson to come up with 8. He has had a lot of chances in this game and has not really come up big yet. This is his chance, though. Can they tie it up here in the bottom of the 9th? 2 out, first and third, 4-3. It's been a good game. Yeah, this is his first bat. He's now coming in. Mike Corkins. So this is Corkins coming in now with 2 out. This will be his first appearance of the year. Here's Joe Ferguson. Bounced out in the 7th. A 2-0 pitch. Chopped to Beckert. Underhand toss to McCovey, and that is the ball game. So it was a good game. Dodgers lose it 4-3. 2-run homer by Kendall in the top of the inning. Dodgers threaten in the bottom, but Ferguson left a lot of runners on base in this game, and the Dodgers lose the opener 4-3. All right, thanks for watching.